me, I look like Bugs. Pound my friends in a big black truck. I'm Vanessa, I like salsa, I'm a dancer. You pay fees for my big show in Ibiza, for my leisure. I don't do arguments in my relationships, I'm lit. You don't want me standing on this to say something, I'm rich.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. A date on Super Bowl Sunday awaits one of these teams as we begin the NFC Championship game. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. First and 10 from the 41. Williams to throw. Caught by the open man. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears go up 6-0 here in the first. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that kick is going to go out of bounds, and you know what that means. That ball is headed to the 40. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. No, you're not seeing things incorrectly, folks. You do not need glasses. They are, in fact, lining up to punt on first down. Fair catch called for, and he brings it in. Looks like right at about the 29-yard line. No return on that punt. And it's going to be Bears football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now Williams. They left him wide open. It's complete. Now he's past the 25. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. DJ Moore, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Bears drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. His return starts at the 5. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go, 46.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 29. Throw complete to Lamb. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Nice work by the defense on that drive, Brock, as it looks like they're going to get off the field here with a 3 and out.
You kept them from generating any sort of momentum to give this drive legs. We know offenses, they got to see the chains move to get it going, but that forcible hit knocked the ball loose.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Going to run again with Swift. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
This finds Everett complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Chicago 1st down. Running with Swift out of the gun. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, Johnson. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Running behind center with Swift. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackled there by Jordan Lewis. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Now an inside handoff to Swift. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They're moving it well, but now face a 3rd and short. Buying some time right. And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a 20-zip lead. DJ Moore the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take.
The running back gets it on the draw. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
47. Hey, 47. 26.
Prescott here from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bears get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Pinned off running right. Here's Swift. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Now a give to Swift. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
And the Cowboys bring a couple extra defensive backs out. 3rd down coming. That's going to be caught by Everett. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Go.
They run with Swift. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Go.
On the carry, it's Swift. And again, they'll get there to meet him at the line and take him down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Here we go.
Motion man sent left. Williams with 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Carney's kick is good. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, kill. Kill. We're going to 54. Hey, kill.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They give it to him again. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner. No gain here after a gain of only 1, and now they'll face 3rd and 9.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
This will bring us to the 2-minute warning. The Cowboys need some big yards in a hurry. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Dak now from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46. Gun.
Man in motion here.
Here we go, going to 53. Here we go, kill. 26.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. That one's cut along the left sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal.
Hey, kill. 47. Under. 26.
Dowdle goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
Here we go. 26.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end brought the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. He gets this to Tyler Scott. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time?
He's got it inside the 10. And in for the Chicago touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears make it a 24-point ball game. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. To throw, Prescott. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. A give now from the gun. And he gets this one to the 49 on a solid pickup. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Off the play fake, it's Prescott. Searches from the pocket. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That was Montez Sweat who took him down.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the 3rd quarter. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Here's Dak. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. This finds Cooks complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Throwing on first is Prescott. He lofts it deep left. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
47. Kill.
Throwing again is Dak. Cut out left. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Kill. 47. Go to 54. Go to 54. Riley. Here we go, 47. Here we go, going to 53. 26.
Blown back gets the handoff. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, check. Kill. 26.
First and 10, Prescott. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, check. Here we go, 46, 40. Here we go, going to 53. Here we go, kill. 26.
From the gun is Prescott. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys pull a little closer. It's a 17-point game now.
14. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey has this at the 6. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on him.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks them with a really long field ahead.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Swift gets it, going left. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Malik Hooker with the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Staying grounded with Swift. And he's able to take this up to the 15 before being taken down. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Williams to throw on 3rd. Chased out to his right. Swift hauls it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Fights up a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
First down, here's Dak. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's 2nd and 7. Has him running the comeback. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Yeah, here we go. We're going to 54. Why here? Then we're going to 53.
Working inside the red zone. And that's going to be knocked away. May have saved a completion there. And that brings us to the end of our 3rd quarter. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And now they face 2nd down. A give to Vaughn out of the shotgun. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right at the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Now Dak to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. 2nd and goal coming up from the 7.
There we go.
They'll send him up the middle. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Just a quarter left. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
Yeah! Hey, kill! 47! Here we go, 47!
Prescott to throw. On the move, headed right. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
So fourth down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Gay's kick is good. And the gap closes to 14 points.
If they wanted any kind of shot here, Kate, to come back in this game, that field goal had to go through and make it a two-score game. That's only the first of what would need to be several steps here in a hurry to have a chance to try to pull this out.
And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
First down, here's Swift. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Going to run again with Swift. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
They've got first down from the 31. They send a man in motion. Toss play, Swift. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. A 4-yard run, but it doesn't help a ton. It's 3rd and 12. Williams on the play action. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Donovan Wilson picks it off. Into the red zone. And he takes this one back for the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running the back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. A lot hinging on this onside effort now. They need to get it back, score, and kick the point after to tie this up. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Well, the good news is still a decent bit of time left. Maybe a little quick on the draw to dial up that onside kick.
Yeah, you know what happens, Kate, in these moments, right? We've been doing this for a while, and you see my brain just going to overdrive, trying to peel back the layers as to why you would make that decision. And ultimately, I think it's because you don't trust your defense against this offense. That's a big risk to take. And now, unfortunately, you've set this offense up for success.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. On the ground again with Johnson. And they bring him down around the 34. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Johnson again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 3. It's now 4th down and less than a yard.
Important moment as they turn to Cairo Santos. This is a 48-yard look for him. Carney's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a two-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Returning it from the 4. They pull out the reverse. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go, 46, 46. Here we go, going to 53. Go.
Tight end going in motion here.
Here we go, going to 54, going to 54. Wide in. Here we go, kill. 26.
Prescott here from the gun. Forced out to his right. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Yeah! There we go! Right check! Here we go, kill! Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46. 47. Here we go, going to 54. Wide in. Hey, 47! Hey, kill! 26.
Trying again following the sack. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Here we go, going to 53. Here we go, going to 54. Wide in. Yeah! Hey, kill! Here we go, going to 54. Going to 54. Wide in. Here we go, 47. 26.
Looking to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, going to 53. Here we go, kill! Here we go, going to 54. Going to 54. Wide in. 26.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Let's go! Go!
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Panther 60! Panther 60!
It's Johnson on second down. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 1 big yard, Brock, because that sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
He was taken down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
So the Bears come away with the win. And one last huge step has been taken, partner, as they claim that Joe Chalice Trophy as NFC champions. And now just one step and one trophy remains.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em